G'day guys, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. We are in the middle of nowhere, really. We are on the way in our new adventure, trying to look for the Bog Witch. We do have a portal set up here, and we're pretty much going to be taking it back down very shortly. But before we do that though, I think it's probably important for us to go back home and just fetch a little bit more food, and perhaps also get ourselves a rested buff, as much as we can anyway, because our home is in shambles at the moment, so I don't think we can really get the maximum rested buff that we normally get, but we'll try our best. Anyway, between this episode and the previous one, I've obviously asked quite a few of you guys for, tips on perhaps maybe how we can find the Bog Witch, and some of you have already mentioned that the Bog Witch will really just appear in a new, I guess, swamp biome that we've not been to before. So that's going to be the goal. We have no reason to visit old swamp areas in that case. We just need to focus on new ones that we haven't seen before. So that's what we'll do in this episode, at least for the first half of it. Because I don't think I really want to spend another full episode of simply sailing around, because that'll be quite boring if we did that. Just going to make sure that we do, I would say maybe eat at least one type of food that'll give us some additional HP, because, yeah, I guess from the previous episode and our learnings from that, there is a little bit of a risk of us dying from things like mosquitoes and stuff if we don't feed ourselves. So yeah, we should take extra care on that front and just make sure that we don't die. So anyway, let's get a move on. If we can actually get away from land here, that'll be a good start. Maybe what I want to do is back up actually out of the vicinity of the plains here. So alright, so while we're doing that, I'll also just take a look at the map very quickly. So one additional tip that was given to me was to essentially not go further north from our current position, because that could screw things up for the next update, which is the Deep North update. So we'll definitely avoid going north, but I think what we'll try and do at this stage is to go east and see if we can maybe head down like this way, so slightly north, slightly southeast, and yeah, we'll see how we go, and hopefully we'll be able to, find some more swamps in that area. And apparently distance doesn't really make a difference for finding the Bog Witch, so we really just need to find swamps. And I could perhaps maybe work my way, completely southeast, and try and look for swamps that are maybe closer to, our home. Possibly, but I guess it doesn't really make a difference, because we're going to be portaling our way to the witch whenever we need to visit the witch, I guess. Okay, wind's in our favor now. Let's see if we can get a move on. Point in the other direction. Actually, do need to continue on this way. Righto. So maybe I should work my way to the sealed tower. Don't need to actually go to the sealed tower, but I guess just going towards it probably be a decent thing to do. Yeah, someone also suggested that with the icons that I've placed down on the map, I could actually deactivate a lot of this stuff to sort of help me see stuff a little bit more. And that might actually help me sort of remove some of these things that I don't need anymore. That might help. But yeah, I do like having all of the icons there, particularly for, you know, looking for resources and stuff. But yeah, so this should be sort of the minimum, or the least amount of pins that I can have on the map. I should probably pay attention to which way I'm going every now and then. Don't really want to crash into stuff. So we've got some more swamps over there, so I might want to just at least get close to these swamps and make sure that, you know, the witch doesn't spawn there. But it looks like we might be, I don't know if we're getting close to some mistlands. Again, as I said though, we'll try and only spend maybe half of this episode doing this sort of stuff, and then I'm gonna pivot back to some building, because obviously the front face of the main building is still not done yet, so gotta do some work on that front. Again, apologies about the voice and the nasally voice that I have, and the dryness. Again, still recovering. Getting there. Getting there. Alright, I guess I could maybe safely assume that we don't have the witch spawning around here. I feel like I'm getting a little bit too close. Yeah, I think I'll keep all of the pins off for now while we're exploring. That should hopefully help us with trying to identify the location. And I'm sort of just like looking back at our pathway, and I can definitely confirm from here that we haven't seen the witch spawn anywhere just yet, so it's a good thing. I can see a little bit of sand over there, so just want to make sure that we don't beach the longboat. Bit of a fight going on over there. Okay, we should be able to get some speed here. Finally. Yeah, I'm gonna turn east, not worry about going further north. I wonder if we should explore around this area at some point. I think one of the comments that I saw did seem to suggest to, you know, try and get close to the spot where bone mass spawned. So we could try and do that. Or perhaps maybe he was referring to this one here. Yeah, potentially. Because we haven't really been around there and we're guaranteed to find a swamp. I just don't know whether or not the the witch will likely spawn near a boss spawn point. Okay, so we're nearing a landmass here. I think this is probably some plains. So probably want to try and work our way south from here. Unfortunately, the wind is not really in our favor at the moment. I could use motor, but I'm sort of hoping that if we need to sort of make a turn, we might be able to skirt the wind a little bit. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there are the ancient trees off in the distance, because if we do see that, then obviously there are some swamps. I don't see any. Strange rock formation over there. Yeah, what is that? I wonder. I was initially thinking that it could be a Yagluth spawn point, but I haven't actually seen that appear, unless we're not close enough. Because the Yagluth altar has like a hand or maybe some fingers sticking out of it, if I'm not mistaken. Made of stone, that is. That seems to be another landmass over there. Very big mountain. Okay, some shallow water here. That is problem. I wonder if I've just made it worse. I think, and just to be safe here, I'm just gonna eat, but I'm gonna need to break this down completely. And we might need to just reset it up. I don't have a... I forget what it's called, a hoe, that's it. We're not rested anymore. Well, just as well. We might as well go back home in that case. And, redo our rested buff. But I might grab the hoe, and I'll see if we can free ourselves with the hoe. Let's do the rest debuff actually, in case we get into a fight. Actually, no, this is only comfort 11. I think we might be able to get like 15 or something along those lines around here. 17, there we go. Okay, let's go. I think it's also starting to get dark, so I sort of want to leave the area as quick as we can. Okay, yeah, no wonder we're having an issue. Okay, well, I think it's maybe pointless to try and free the boat. Maybe we should just reset it up. Hopefully that's further away enough. Or maybe we just do it over here, to be honest. Okay, let's go. I do need to be mindful that I've got not really a lot of resources on me. I've eaten all of my foods. Oh, we're being hunted. Hunted by... what? I forget what hunted means exactly. I think it's wolves, right? Yeah, okay. there are wolves on the shore there. I don't think they'll be able to do anything to us from the water though, right? Like, I'll probably need to stay here a little bit. Oh, okay. They can still reach the boat though. I'm hoping that I don't beach the boat again. There we go. Oh, can they? They can probably still attack us. Regardless of them being in the water, right? Yeah, okay, so that's kind of annoying. Hunt is over. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that we clear that that event. Because I think you have to stay in the circle, right? Ah, yes, here we go. We found it. Guys, all our effort has paid off. As I said, I was going to pivot back to building and stuff, but we might not need to if we do have the witch over here. I just have no idea what to expect though with the witch, so what I might do is just park our boat over here and we'll set up a portal and we'll scout the area out. Okay, so apparently we're in the plains. There's a little bit of plains here, but then it's all going to be swamps. Let's do our thing. Quickly repair the boat as well. You know, it's been a very, very long time since we've been to the swamps. Perfect. Alright. So, I guess that's the witch over there, or maybe not quite. I think I need to traverse a little bit more. But that's fine. We can probably do that. I would say maybe we'll wait until the next morning. Just to be doubly sure that we're not going to get into too much trouble. So let's head back home. And I would say maybe what we could do is we could just do a little bit of building while we wait for the night to roll through, and we'll go from there. So I did say in the previous episode, or sorry, not the previous one, but the one before that, that perhaps maybe we don't want glass over here, so just gonna take some of that down. We're going to have glass at the sort of top end, and that'll you know, be a little window that'll provide, like, you know, sunlight and stuff like that in. But, yeah, for the rest of this, I think we're mainly going to have, you know, decorative pieces and stuff, so... Okay, now, let's get these pieces in. Okay, that looks good. So I should start thinking about where the glass is going to go, though. So I think, you know, that little opening there is probably the perfect spot for it. So we'll work in some glass. But yeah, that'll have to come a little bit later. And do I want to start thinking about doing the same thing on this side together? I don't know. I think maybe I should do one side at a time because, you know, I'm sort of designing things as I go, right? So it's probably a little bit easier if I just worked on one side without worrying about the other side for the time being. I didn't really need the hoe, did I? So let me just place that back. Now, I'm preempting meeting the Bog Witch here, so I might bring some cash on me. And hopefully we'll be able to buy some stuff from her. Hopefully we have enough money. I mean, we've got plenty. Who knows? Maybe some of the stuff might be very, very expensive, but we'll have to see. And do I want to switch out to bone mass? It could be a good idea. I have no idea if we're going to be getting into some kind of a fight before we even meet the Bog Witch. Who knows? I'm just sort of playing it safe. Okay, so let's do it. And, you know, this is not a bad thing for us because we are running out of, like, entrails and stuff, so if we want to keep making sausages, then obviously we'll need that. Nice crypt over here. I have almost forgotten, though, that I do need my portal with me as well, so perhaps let's go back and fetch that. I need everything, actually, so we can set things up near the Bog Witch. Yeah, I do see a shield bubble there. Okay. No bosses or anything like that. That's a really, really good thing. I was sort of thinking, do we have to fight anything before we get to see the Bog Witch? There are enemies in the area though, so not keen on that. Do we want to maybe clear the area out? I'm just trying to think about whether or not there's a good spot for setting up a portal. Like this building, for instance, could be good for a portal. Yeah, I reckon I'll probably do a portal over here, to be honest. But let's check out the Bog Witch first, and see what this is all about. She's got a greyling just like hanging out in the front. You alright there, mate? Don't suppose we can, like, kill it, but I mean, it's posing no threat at the moment, so I think it should be okay. Greetings, Bog Witch. Kirk? Vaster. I think that's how you pronounce it. Kvaster? Vaster? I mean, I could use one of these in my real home. Excuse me. Look at all these herbs. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Very unique. I'm just looking at whether or not there's anything that we can interact with aside from the witch herself. Yeah, okay, so she doesn't even speak our language. I wonder if the Bog Witch is actually a greyling. It seems plausible, right? With a greyling being on the outside. I assume this greyling's just like standing guard or something. But why, if they're greylings, why are they in the swamps? Maybe she's exiled or something. What? Some say you can eat everything you find in the forest. That is not the case with this mushroom. Okay. So we don't want to eat it. Why would we want to buy it? Feeling sick. You don't feel so well and can't hold your food down. Okay, right. So this is pretty much the same as the buke berries Fragrant bundle. These plants carry a strong but pleasant scent. However, it's possible that not all creatures agree. Fresh seaweed. Saltwater scent of this plant makes you think of the wide open ocean. Huh. Like, all the stuff available here seems to be like spices and ingredients for foods. There's a serving tray here. Set the table with whatever food and drink you fancy and impress your guests with a delicious feast. Once a feast has been eaten once a feast has been eaten of, it won't return any resources if dismantled. Okay. Ivy seeds. These unassuming seeds can grow into vines that might overtake entire buildings. What? Okay. This I like because I do like the idea of having like ivy growing on the sides of walls and stuff, so I might buy this and experiment with that. I've only got 3. I'll start with 3 and maybe that'll be enough. But the problem that I have though is that it doesn't like growing underneath like roofs and stuff. Most of our walls are covered by a roof, so that could be a problem. But anyway, we'll experiment with it at the very least. Pungent pebbles. Yeah, herbs, spices, a sturdy base for a tool, a scythe handle. Let's buy that. Now we can make a scythe. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna see how we make the scythe, but we'll come back to that. Then there's this, candle wicks. Steep these in something flammable for a long-lasting and cozy light source. Oh, what? Okay. This could be maybe an alternative to some of the lighting that we currently have, like all the Verger lanterns and stuff. Let's buy that. So we can make resin candles now from the candle wicks. I guess I need to sort of experiment with where I craft some of these things from. But yeah, anyway, this has been very, very good. Very, very enlightening. I'm guessing if we do use the candle wicks as a light source, then we're going to have to come back here and buy more candle wicks constantly. I didn't need that much money, to be honest, but anyway. Let's set things up because I do feel like we're going to need to come back here constantly. So let's go ahead and do that. So first things first, I think I'll do like crafting tables, maybe just over here. Yeah, that'll fit. That's fine. And then we can have our portal just sitting right in the center here. Okay. Doesn't fit apparently. Oh, hang on. Oh, it does. It does fit. There is a bit of a problem with getting to our crafting tables though, when we actually need it, but there we go. Alright, so we should be able to head back pretty easily. Let me have some bread. Let me have a lox pie. And I think it's going to be important that we defend this place, obviously, so I might clear the area a tiny bit. I did see some enemy spawners in the area, right? So... Alright. Any other enemy spawners? Not really seeing more. There are more crypts though, and I'm keen on at least marking them. So we have a good source of iron. And I think I saw one more over in that direction. Great. Alright. We are set up. Probably do want to mark down the portal. We do have something attacking. Block that arrow with my bare hands. Okay, let's do that. Which portal? Brilliant. Okay. I'm excited to give some of these things a try, so let's head home. And I thought we'd be adventuring a lot longer before we found the bog witch, but turns out it didn't take that long at all. One thing that I do want to do, though, if I just head back, is I think I should get rid of some of the stone that's sort of blocking us from sort of getting in easily, so might get rid of that. And yeah, I'll get rid of that as well. That's fine. Yeah, so that should let us go in and out a little bit faster. Okay, so I do need to, I guess, place down all the entrails and blood bags and stuff like that I don't really need on me right now. Oh, actually I've got quite a few entrails now. Maybe I did actually go out and actively gather some at some point. I just don't remember. Okay, so cash might actually be quite important now, if my prediction is correct, which is using Candlewick as a main resource for lighting. But yeah, I need to figure out how to actually use some of this stuff. So then there's the scythe, so I need to figure that out as well. Let's check. Oh, okay, we're missing some coal over there. How about this side? Okay, missing coal as well. Alright, let's just resolve that issue. Just while we're here, guys, I'm going to sort of go through, in my mind, what my plan might be with extending the kitchen, and I'm thinking that I might use the way we've sort of jut out for the balcony on this side as the basis for the kitchen extension. So we'll cover all of this up with additional walls and stuff like that, and I might have like multiple exits, which means that I might need to rethink the way we get up and down the stairs of the property on this side, because obviously this is getting very, very close. That in turn might affect how we do the farming as well, because I do foresee that the stairs could move over this side a little bit more. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's my idea of extending the kitchen, and that way we should have a bit more space for some of the new tools that we might need to introduce. Then there's the... I think there was like that kettle, right, that we need to also stick somewhere. So I need to figure out how to place that. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we need to. For now, these candle wicks, they're the first thing that I sort of want to play around with. So my guess is we just need to maybe check the workbench out. I'm just sort of needing to go through things slowly here, because I know we can make like candles, right, basically. No, they're not there. I wonder if it's... No, it's not in our personal crafting menu. Let me just double check. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything here. I'll check on the forge next. And with the forge, I'm sort of looking out for the scythe as well. There it is. The scythe. The right tool makes the task at hand so much easier. So, I remember using the add gear for a little bit, trying to harvest like barley and stuff, and apparently that was obviously not the right answer, because we ended up like, you know, destroying some of our crop. But using the scythe, I assume we should be able to harvest a lot faster. So we'll come back to that. We need 6 silver. I think we have what it takes, but you never know. Well, I don't really see anything else here that seems to help with making any form of lighting. So maybe the Black Forge? Nope. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Could it be the artisan table? No. Or perhaps maybe the golder table? Alright. Nothing here. Perhaps? Would it be something that we craft from here? From the cauldron? I mean, surely this is all just gonna be foods, right? Like, maybe... I'm pretty sure I saw, like, candles and stuff like that, but I'm not entirely sure where we would actually make them from. What other crafting tables are there? What about the stone cutter? I mean, it's unlikely, but okay. Have I just completely missed it? Definitely not here. I mean, I was certain that just a simple crafting table would be sufficient, unless we need to make it from the new crafting table. The food preparation table, but I mean, again, it seems like it's just to prepare food, right? I'm confused. I'm gonna need to look and check online on where to find the candles, to be honest, guys. I mean, at least we've found the scythe, so what I might do is try and see if I can scrummage up 6 bars of silver. Hopefully we can make the scythe, and we can maybe play around with the scythe in the next episode. I'm sure I've got some barley growing already. Yeah, I don't see where we're supposed to go to make those candles. We'll just have a look once more. I assume I'm gonna need some resin and stuff as well for making the candles, but yeah, maybe I'm missing it, but anyway, let's play around with the scythe instead. And we've also got the seeds to try and grow those vines. Well, not vines, but the ivy. Well, ivies are kind of like vine plants, right? Yeah, definitely have enough, so... let's do the scythe. Okay. Let's check this thing out. Actually, I should be able to just, like, equip it. Well, pretty deadly. Grim Reaper style. We just need, like, a more emo-looking cape. I might do some farming, like, at the beginning of the next episode, but since I've got a little bit more time, I'm just going to see if I can tidy up the smelting room a little bit. It is looking a little bit horrendous in there. And I might also grab some of the flame metal. Maybe we'll drop the flame metal back here as well. Not a bad episode, I have to say. I wasn't expecting to be able to find the bog witch so quickly. I was expecting a few more episodes before we'd be able to find her, but yeah, I guess maybe I kind of got lucky, perhaps. I would like 40 coal. I guess maybe, or do I want to smelt? Maybe I do need a little bit more black metal in case I decide to make some more black metal chests. So yeah, let's do a batch. So with the seeds though, we do need to, I guess, decide where we're going to start growing these seeds. I am not entirely sure where would be a good spot. Plus, is it really a good idea to have ivy instead of the what are these called? Ash berries? Ash vine? Vine berries, sorry. Yeah, I feel like the vine berries are going to be more useful if the ivy doesn't really give us a resource, but anyway, I think this is where we're going to call it an episode for now. Interesting discoveries with the bog witch. I still need to figure out where to get candles, so hopefully I'll figure that out before we get to the next episode. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty excited for what we might be able to do with like having candles and stuff like that decorated and dotted around the house. So, but speaking of the house, there's still a lot to do. So I think next episode we'll just focus purely on building, and then we'll do other stuff after that. Thanks for watching, guys. Drop me a like if you enjoyed this video. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.